want to beat my 5k PB this year. It's so hard to find the motivation, and I have zero fitness. Wait 2 secs, let me show you. So this is the Apple Health app, and what I'm showing you here is my cardiovascular fitness for the past year, specifically my VO2 max. I don't really understand it, but I know the words low and below average, they're not good words. They're not good at all. Obviously, something's got to change. I mean, I'm an engineer. Surely I could build something to help fix this, right? Something to help get me out of the house. I do always struggle trying to find the right music to run to. I know what you're thinking. I could probably spend maybe 10, 20 minutes trying to come up with the perfect running playlist. But what if I build an app that can do it for me? You know where this is going. It'll work like this. I send Spotify a list of genres, songs and/or artists, and their API vomits out 100 songs. That's the easy part, but I want the playlist to match the duration of the run. Each track has a playtime, right? And we know the duration of the playlist that we want, so we must be able to work something out here. Let's get to work. So I got the stuff to do with Spotify working. I can search for an artist, give that artist to Spotify. Spotify gives me back 100 songs, and then I'm randomly choosing the songs to fill up the time in the playlist at the moment. That's called the greedy method. And like I said, this was the easy part. We're making progress, but this isn't exactly what I want the app to do. I'd love the duration to be exact. I wonder if anything's already been done like this. I should definitely look into it. The knapsack problem. Imagine your house is on fire. You spot a bag in the corner, so you can take some items with you. You're limited to weight and value of the item. You need to sacrifice something. Do you sacrifice the dog, the cat? This is exactly what we're doing here. You can think of the playlist as the bag and the songs that come back from Spotify as the valuables you want to fit in the bag. Obviously, we can't fit all 100. We have to pick and choose. So this is what we're going to do. Surely someone's already solved this, right? Now that I definitely understand my algorithm, we need to bias it towards the artists and songs that you select. We can do this by assigning each artist a weight. Of those that are selected artists, we will give them a higher weight, meaning that we will choose them more often. But each time we choose them, we want to lower the weight slightly so we don't overwhelm the playlist with that artist. I hope that makes sense. Just like that, we have a working app. I think it's time to send it to a few people though. I've been an app developer for about 6 years now, and in that time I've not actually released my own app. I've always been working for someone. So this is a big moment for me. I have to pay Apple about 100 quid for the privilege to release my own app, but who knows? Maybe this year I'll make it back. I've just submitted the app for review. Look at that! Yeah! I've been using BeatStride for a little while now, and honestly, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love that I've built something that I actually use. I'm discovering new music on my runs and it just slots perfectly in my routine. It's great, but I haven't validated it yet. Maybe it's time to do that. I just got back from a very soggy park run trying to find people to interview for BeatStride, only to find out my mic was plugged into the wrong output. Well, that's right. I'll do a voiceover and try and piece together the interviews. These guys here, they were absolute legends. Doing the park run in this weather, kudos to them. Basically, I'm explaining the concept of BeatStride and whether these guys listen to music or whether they're psychopaths. How they find the music, and then I go on to show them BeatStride. They seemed interested, and I got an email off them. That is definitely validation. They asked if they could download the app. There's something here. It was basically the same story with these girls, and bloody hell, approaching people in public. It's not my forte, but yeah, same story with these girls. I showed them the app and they were interested. In fact, the girl in the blue party hat, she wanted it for the London Marathon. That's proper cool. I think this is really promising. There is another person that I need to speak to. He's my housemate. I've already sent him Beatstride and he's been using it for a while now. Let's go see what he thinks. How you doing? Do you answer some questions about Beatstride after you put on a shirt?
Absolutely, let's do it.
This is Aidan. He's my Irish housemate. You'll have to excuse him. He's always naked. But ladies, he's single. Aidan's no longer single. Someone's fine. Someone's taken him. Sorry, ladies.
I think, do you know what? If we laugh, it'll be more natural.
Yeah. I know you train every single day. How do you find the music that you listen to when you train?
Well, to be honest, that's actually something that I struggle with. I do 6 sessions a week, 3 runs and 3...
He's mental. I should mention Aidan's a beast. He basically lives his life like he's constantly doing the 75 hard. I actually sent you Beatstride a few weeks ago. How have you been finding it?
I thought it was a really good idea, but I've been even more impressed with it since I started using it. So like, even just last week, I used it for like an hour-long cardio session in the gym and found like 6 or 7 really good songs that I've been listening to for other workouts since. I would definitely pay to use it anyway, based off my first few uses of it.
So Aidan seemed to like it. That makes it 3 for 3 from the interviews. That's pretty good validation if you ask me. But let's see how it performs out in the wild before I get ahead of myself. Let's see where I can take this. I've just run a 5k sub 30 minutes for the first time in about 3 years. Bloody hell, that was hard. But Beatstride's doing its job. I haven't been fully truthful with you though. I've been using another app called Runner. I can't recommend it enough. It's a personalised training program. But the important thing is, it has a time in the corner. So there's an obvious integration there with Beatstride. Let me show you. So you see here, 35 to 40 minutes. That's the number I'll enter into Beatstride and I'll make a playlist with it. This is why I love being a software engineer. I've built something that I actively use. Every run I do now, I use Beatstride and Runner in conjunction. My cousin actually recommended Runner to me. He worked in the same building as the co-founders. I asked for an introduction and this is what he said. Man, when that text came through, my heart started racing. To be honest, it still starts racing every time I think about it. A CEO of a funded startup likes my idea for an app. That's mental. So I shot him over an email explaining what Beatstride is and asked whether he'd like a playlist and what track he'd like it to be inspired by. He sent back Murder on the Dance Floor. I don't know if you can tell, but I started this project when Saltburn came out. Anyway, this is the playlist that Beatstride generated. It's full of bangers. He loved it, and he said, so Dom, if you're watching, buy me or hire me. So anyway, that's enough of me shilling myself. We've got work to do. The app is just so ugly right now. It's time to change that. And you know what they say? Out with the old and in with the new. Welcome to the new Beatstride. Let me show you around. Here I'm displaying your top artists over the last 12 months. The idea being to create a playlist as fast as possible. I want to listen to Fred again when I'm run. Maybe let's throw in some Noah Khan in there as well. Why not? This screen, you enter your pace. I want to run a 7-minute kilometre for 10 kilometres. And then bam, it's created me a playlist about 70 minutes long, very close in fact, 70 minutes, 2 seconds. And this playlist, you can see it's full of bangers and just what I need when I want to run. I'm going to add it to Spotify and boom, there you go, ready to go straight away. I'm so happy with how that turned out. It looks great, it works, people are using it. I'm using it on a daily basis. I've just submitted to Spotify. It takes about 6 weeks to get approved. By the time you're watching this, hopefully it is approved. If there's a link to the App Store, please go download it. If not, sign up for the waiting list. Whilst you're here, please subscribe. This is my first video and let me know how I'm doing. I think it turned out okay. In the meantime, maybe we can add a couple more features, maybe something around AI. I definitely need to add billing subscriptions in. Sorry. Your boy needs to get paid. This has taken 6 months of my life. But for the moment, I'm just here sitting, refreshing Spotify's dashboard to see if they've approved it or not. Wish me luck. You know, Spotify said 6 weeks to review. Try
try 6 months.
Written a little something to describe what's gone on in the past 6 months in my life and the world. Enjoy. And yeah, apologies for the singing.
She's out, here comes Kid. Donald almost lost his head. Crowd strike, price hikes.
Julian
Julian
is
is free. England disappoint again. Southgate's gone. Jurgen went. Jay's there. Boeing. Oasis reunion. YouTubers retiring. No one is hiring. Sleepy Joe goes to bed. Kamala calls the shots. Northern lights in the air. Feed the ocean billionaires. Elon Musk. He's a far right psycho. Olympics, Paris River makes them sick. Aristotle, Susan, surprise election, France. USA abortion ban sounds like Handmaid's Tale, man. Micah J, Glastonbury, goodbye Aerosmith. It's a brat summer, now it's over, bummer. Carpenter, Chapel Rome, Palestine, the unknown. Drake and Kendrick distracts, Prince and Kate and King Charles. Eating cats, eating dogs, Sam Open is sued by her. Billboard charts as Eminem, Modi, Dick Van Dyke, Leon Trust is Michael Phelps. Don't trust Google, GameStop, new Beyonce, Sudan, NASA fixes Voyager, Putin's rigged election. Spotify, slow replies, Aiden's not single now, move flat, North London is where it's at. Host of Florence, Amsterdam, it's time, build an app, clue revealing treasure hunt, now I am engaged, man.
First commit on this project was the 6th of November 2023. I've almost been working on this thing for a year. At the start of this process, I said I wanted to beat my 5k. I haven't done that. Of course I haven't. I'm getting old, between injuries and setbacks and building a whole nother app to get engaged. Mental, by the way. I just haven't done it. But I've not given up, you know. It's a process. And I finally submitted BeatStride today. Finally. Let's see what Apple say.
BeatStride is finally live! Yes! Finally.
I genuinely couldn't be prouder of BeatStride. This is my first app on the App Store. That is crazy for me. I've been working as an app developer for 7 years now. I'm so happy. Please give it a shot. Thank you so much for watching. I've got so many ideas. If you've got any feedback for BeatStride, then leave it in the comments. I will try and get around to implementing stuff. There's one feature in particular, like a mood playlist generator using AI. So like, I feel like I want to run on the moon or something, and it sends down like spacey artists, and I can generate a playlist from that. Be cool, be cool. But beyond BeatStride, I have so many ideas. Some are going to be so fun to do, and I can't wait to show you. I'll see you next time.